I am a housekeeper. Yeah, that word sounds simple. Soft, almost gentle. Like I spend my day fluffing pillows in slow motion while sunlight pours through big windows. That's what people imagine. That's not what it is. My day starts at 4:45 a.m. Not because I love mornings, but because the world doesn't wait for women like me. My alarm vibrates under my pillow. I turn it off before it wakes my daughter. The room is still dark, cold in winter, sticky in summer. I sit up slowly. My back already aches. Before I even start, I move quietly to the kitchen, boil water, make tea, pack lunch. Not for me, for the family I work for. Because sometimes they ask me to prepare something early, and I don't like hearing, "Why didn't you think ahead?" Thinking ahead is my full-time job. At 5:30, I wake my daughter, get her ready for school, brush her hair, tie it tight, too tight sometimes. She complains. I kiss her forehead anyway. By 6:10, I'm walking to the bus stop. The air smells like dust and fuel. Street dogs stretch lazily. Men with tea carts shout the first prices of the day. The bus comes already half full. I squeeze in. No space to breathe. Someone's elbow in my ribs. Someone's bag on my shoulder. I hold the metal bar above me. My hands are already rough. Cracked skin from chemicals. The bus ride is 40 minutes. If traffic is kind, which it usually isn't. I reach the house at 7:05. Big white gate. Tall walls. Security camera above the door. I ring the bell, even though they know I come every day. The guard nods. Doesn't smile. Inside, everything smells different. Air freshener, polished wood, expensive perfume. The floor shines, but that shine fades quickly because 3 children live here and 2 adults who believe mess disappears magically. I start in the kitchen. Always the kitchen. Dishes from last night, plates with dried sauce, glasses with lipstick marks, pans that look like they fought a war. I roll up my sleeves. Turn on the tap. Hot water hits my hands. Stings the small cuts. I don't flinch anymore. I scrub and scrub and scrub. The youngest child walks in, half asleep, looks at me like I'm part of the furniture. "Where's my cereal?" he asks. Not hello, not good morning, just cereal. I smile anyway, because smiling is part of the uniform. By 8 o'clock, breakfast is done. Parents come downstairs. Phones in hand, scrolling, talking about meetings, deadlines, business deals. They barely look at me, but they notice everything. If a spoon is missing, if toast is too dark, if coffee is not hot enough. "Please be more careful," she says. Always polite, always sharp, like a knife wrapped in silk. After breakfast, the real work begins. Beds, 4 bedrooms, each one different. Each one messy in its own creative way. I strip sheets, pillowcases, lift heavy mattresses to tuck corners tight. My arms burn. I open windows, let the air move. Sometimes I pause, just for a second, to feel that breeze, like it belongs to me. Bathrooms next. I hate bathrooms. Toilets don't care about dignity. They show you exactly what people leave behind. I spray cleaner. The smell is strong. Chemical. Sharp. It sticks in my throat. I scrub tiles. Kneel on cold floors. My knees have permanent dark marks now, from years of this. I once joked with another housekeeper. We said if knees could talk, ours would scream. Around 10:30, I take a 5-minute break. 5 minutes. I sit on the small stool near the back door. Drink water. Check my phone. One missed call from my daughter's school. My heart jumps. Always jumps. I call back. It's nothing serious. She forgot her notebook. Relief washes over me. Then guilt, because I wasn't there to remind her. I go back inside. Laundry time. Sorting clothes. Whites. Colors. Delicates. The washing machine hums loudly. I load it. Unload it. Carry wet clothes to the terrace. The sun is already strong. My scarf sticks to my neck. I hang shirts carefully, because if they crease, I'll hear about it. Around noon, I start lunch prep. Chop onions, tomatoes, green chilies, The knife moves fast. Years of practice. Oil sizzles in the pan. The smell of spices fills the kitchen. For a moment, it reminds me of my own home, of cooking slowly, laughing, not rushing. But here, everything is timed. One of the kids comes running in. Did you wash my football jersey? Yes. Did you iron it? Not yet. He sighs dramatically, like I ruin his future. I almost laugh, but I don't. I just nod. After lunch is served, I eat quickly in the corner, not at the table. Never at the table. I bring my own food, simple roti, some leftover vegetables. I sit on the kitchen floor. It's cooler there. Sometimes the cook from next door waves at me from the window. We share small smiles. That's our friendship. Silent, between buildings. Afternoons are for ironing. Mountains of clothes. School uniforms. Office shirts. Bed sheets. The iron is heavy. Hot. Steam hits my face. My arms move up and down, like a machine. I think about strange things while ironing, like how many shirts a person needs, how someone can own 20 pairs of shoes, how dust comes back every single day. No matter how much you clean, dust is honest. It never pretends to stay gone. By 3:30, the children are back from school. Noise fills the house. Bags thrown on sofas. Shoes kicked off in random directions. Can you get me water? Can you find my charger? Can you help with this project? Sometimes I do help. With homework. With glue and cardboard. I finished school only till 8th grade. But I still remember math better than they do. That part makes me proud. Small victories. Quiet ones. Around 5 p.m., the mother calls me to her room. She shows me a tiny stain on the curtain. Barely visible. This is what I mean, she says. I nod again. Apologize. Even though I know I washed those curtains perfectly. Sometimes it's easier to say sorry than to argue. Arguing is expensive. I cannot afford expensive. Evenings are the hardest. My body feels heavy, like someone filled my bones with sand. But dinner needs to be prepared. Kitchen cleaned again. Tables wiped. Floors mopped. The mop moves in long strokes. Back and forth. Back and forth. I watch my reflection in the shiny tiles. Distorted. Blurry. Like I exist but not fully. Around 7:15, I finally wash my hands properly. Change back into my old sandals. Pick up my bag. Say goodbye. Sometimes they answer. Sometimes they don't. The bus ride home feels longer. My feet hurt. I sit if I'm lucky. Stand if I'm not. I look at other women like me. We don't talk much, but we understand each other. The quiet language of tired shoulders. When I reach home, it's dark. My daughter runs to me. That's my favorite moment. She hugs me tight. Doesn't care that I smell like cleaning liquid and spices. To her, I'm just mama. Not the maid. Not the help. Just mama. I help her with homework. Cook something small for us. Wash our own dishes. Yes, after washing dishes all day, I wash more dishes. Sometimes I laugh at that, because if I don't laugh, I might cry. There are days I feel invisible, like I pass through rooms without leaving a trace. But there are other days, small ones, when a little girl hugs me and says, "Your food tastes better than Mom's." Or when the father says, "The house looks nice today." Those crumbs of appreciation, I collect them, like coins. They don't pay bills, but they keep something alive inside me. This job is not just cleaning. It's swallowing pride. It's adjusting your voice. It's pretending not to hear certain things. It's knowing every secret of a house and carrying them quietly. I know who fights with who cries behind closed doors, who hides receipts, who skips meals. I see everything, but I say nothing, because trust is the only thing I truly own here. And if I lose that, I lose everything. Sometimes I imagine a day off, waking up without alarm, drinking tea slowly, no rushing, no scrubbing, just existing. But then I remember rent, school fees, electricity bill. Reality knocks loudly. Still, I'm proud of something. I survive every single day. I keep a house running that isn't mine. I keep my own home standing too. My hands may be rough, my knees dark, my back tired, but my daughter sleeps peacefully at night because I work. And tomorrow morning, at 4:45 a.m., the alarm will vibrate again, and I will sit up slowly, and I will do it all over again, not because I love it, not because it's easy, but because this is my way. And for now, it's the only way I know,